Hello, everybody. We had a few technical difficulties, but we're back. So, my name's Jessie. This is our bar class for Barre2Fit. Today, for equipment, you're going to need a light set of hand weights, 2 or 3 pounds, a Pilates ball or something like it, soccer ball, throw pillow, something. I'll cue it when we get there. And then a point of stability. So, a chair, a bar top, bedside table, whatever, just something that you can rest your fingertips on. Today's class is going to be express, so we're going to do it in about 45-ish minutes. So it'll be a little bit quicker today, which is good, get you in and out, give you a little bit of rest time because I know you're going to want to tune in and do dance after, so you can take a quick break and then get in for dance at 5. Shouldn't be anything crazy today. I do try to give cues throughout class if you are nursing an injury or you're a little bit sore maybe in a particular area. So I'll give modifications and stuff for that. And otherwise, we'll just go ahead and get started. So we will start with hand weights for the warm-up. So if you'll go ahead and grab those and you can get your watch started, we will get rolling. All right, so we will bring those weights to those hips here. Roll those shoulders down and away. We're just going to start by lifting those knees. Lift right, lift left. Exhaling as we bring those knees up to that chest. Nice slight point in those toes here. Right and left. Lift and lift. Now I want you to bring those weights out in front of that chest. Elbows are wide. We're going to add a rotation here. Twist and twist. So bringing that opposite elbow across that chest. Towards that knee, rotating through that core, left and right, twist and twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those heels together for me. Right toes come back, trace behind your left ankle, retuck, sink it down, box out these arms here. It's squeeze and press, squeeze and press it up. So that squeeze down, where you're bringing those elbows back behind your back, pressing those arms up back to that goal post here. Adding a drop in those legs when you're ready. Squeeze and press it up. Down 3. Drop it for 2. Hold it tight. Step it out wide in these legs as hammer curls. Left and right. Squeeze and squeeze. So here, you're dropping in those legs. If you want to focus mainly on biceps, keep those elbows glued to your side. Otherwise, you can incorporate those shoulders if you want to lift those arms a little bit higher here. Right and left for 4, 3, 2, last one. Toes turn forward, elbows are glued to those sides. It's reach and pull, reach, squeeze. Set that seat back behind you here like you're sitting in a chair. Palms are facing the ceiling. Push and pull. Slight hinge forward on that reach out. Big reach. Squeeze for 3. Come in for 2. Last one. Heels come back together. Left toes now trace behind those right. Box out those arms. Sink in those legs. Hit squeeze and press. Squeeze down. Press it up. So same thing here. Just with that left leg back. Maybe those shoulders are feeling a little bit of extra heat since we've already worked this. Adding that drop down in those legs. Squeeze down for 3, 2. Hold it here. Step it out wide in these legs again. Hammer curls. Right and left. Dropping in those legs. You should be able to wiggle those toes up and away from the ground. Curl right. Curl left. A few more, then we're going to go back to that reach. This time adding a tricep extension at the back end. Curl right. Curl left. For 4, 3, 2, last one, toes turn forward. It's reach, pull, extend, and curl. So it's push, squeeze, extend, and curl. As you extend those arms back behind you, big deep hinge from that waist here. It's reach and curl. 2 more, squeeze, extend, curl in for 4, 3, 2, last one, legs sit together nice and tight. Arms extend back behind you here. Palms face the ceiling. Just lift. It's up and up. So, palms are facing the sky here. Legs are zipped nice and tight. Just lift and lift. We're going to sweep those arms forward and back next. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high. Now sweep it forward for 2. Sweep it back for 2. So the backs of those hands touch. The palms palms come together. If you would like to add a little bit extra here, you can press with those toes, lifting those heels as you bring those arms back behind you here. Squeeze it back. Last time forward. Last time back. Hold it here. Tiny kicks. Kick. So soften through that elbow. Nice long extension. This is where we burn out those triceps. Before we come down to the ground, it's kick and kick. Try to press into those toes if you haven't already. Kick 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those weights down to the ground. We're going to come down to a full arm plank, so hands are under those shoulders. Step it back, retuck, core is engaged, slow push-ups here. It's drop for 2, press and lift for 2. Now, of course, you have the option to come to those knees at any point. Down, tap that chest, lift and lift. Last one down, last one up. Hold it here, just tuck those hips. Tuck and tuck, pulling up and under from those low abs. Let's walk it down to those forearms. We're going to add a fly with each arm here, so tuck it for 2, fly it right, drop down. It's tuck, tuck, hold, fly it left, bring it down. So that fly, you have a 90-degree bend through that elbow. You're squeezing through those shoulder blades. One more on each side. Tuck, tuck, and hold. Squeeze it up, drop it down. Tuck, tuck, and hold. Last one left, lower it here. Open to your right side, right arm up and overhead here. Just tap that left hip, squeeze it up, tap and squeeze. So as you lift, I want you to squeeze that right elbow to that hip. Give me 3, 2, hold it here, switching to the other side, opening up, left arm overhead, tap that hip, squeeze it up, tap and squeeze. This time pulling that left elbow into that left hip here. Drop and lift. Come up for 3. Lift for 2. Last one. Roll it back center. Holding here for just a few seconds. Lift those palms up to the ceiling. Get that back nice and flat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Knees come down. Set it back quickly into child's pose. Roll it up here. Bring those feet out in front, extending those legs. Hands come behind those hips. Fingertips face forward. We're going to press it up into a reverse plank. So it's lift for 2. Come down and tap. Press it up. Lift. Bring it down and tap. Now you can also walk those feet in closer to your seat. More of a tabletop position here. Last one down. Last one up, hold it high, bend those elbows, extend, bend and press. Tricep dips here, so again, legs can stay extended. You can walk those feet in, or you can even bring your feet all the way to the ground. Give me 4.
We're doing Barre2Fit.
3. Last 2. Last one, press it up, seat comes down. Bend these knees, grab behind those thighs, retuck, lower down to find that catching your abs here. Then extend those hands. It's drop and lift. Go down an inch, crunch up an inch. Now here you can see this is not an exaggerated crunch. We are already working low on a circle of those palms over those knees. Circle lift, circle drop. Obliques come next to finish up this warm-up. Take it down, lift for 3. Come up for 2. Hold it high. Now pull it right. Crunch center. Pull left. Crunch center. Good work here. Think twist, crunch, twist, and crunch. Now if you would like to add a little bit more, you can extend those fingertips towards the back corner of your room. Reach right. Crunch center. Twist left. Crunch center. 2 more each side here. Reach. Last one right. And last one left. Good work. Stand it up. Quick stretch here. Arms will come up and overhead. Reach for the ceiling. Exhale, bows for these toes. Bicycling out those knees. Roll through each side. Tugging those elbows. Upper body hangs. Low back releases. Maybe swing it from side to side. Deep breath. Slowly roll it up. And we're going to get to work on those thighs. So go ahead and find a point of stability for me. I am going to bring it to my left side to start. So make sure that you are coming to a point where your left hip We'll be up to that point of stability. We will start with our feet in a nice narrow V. We're going to bring this right ankle, cross it in front of your left, letting that knee kind of open up here. Reach up through that center core. You're tight here. And squeeze, lift this right leg up. That knee stays open. Just lift. Take it up. Lift and lift. So here, because we have that knee open, a lot of this work is inner thigh. Just lift and lift. You have a soft bend in this left standing leg here. It's up and up. Big lift and lift. A few more seconds. So try to reach up higher and higher each time here. Just lift and lift. Go for 4, 3, 2. Hold it high. Now just circle around, up and over, up and over. Try to keep these right toes pointed here. Try to make this small and controlled. But this burn that's building right here in that inner thigh should be fired up now. Just circle and circle. Next move will be a transition. So we're going to bring this foot down. Heels will glue together. And then we're just going to squeeze it right back up. So 4, 3, 2. Now bring it down. Slow. It's drop for 2. Lift for 2. Bring it down. Heels glue. Then lift and lift. Now here's the deal. If you want to keep those heels flat, you can here. I like to pop up through those toes. It gives me a better range of motion. It's drop for 2, lift for 2. We're going to hold those heels glued. Toes will stay turned out. Drop and drop. Last one up. Last one down. Hold it here. Retuck. It's drop, 2, 3. Big lift. Take it down, down, down. Press and lift. So those toes are pressed into the ground. Now everybody has those heels lifted high. Those knees are pressing out as we drop. Down, big lift. Take it down. 2, 3. Big lift. Straight line through that back. Last time up. Last time down. Hold it low. Get one press, one tuck. Press, tuck, and hold. Press, tuck, and hold. So from the side here, that tuck is a shift up and under of those hips. Pulling from those low abs. One press, one tuck. Out and under. Good work. We're going to take it down to a big drop next. Making it big and exaggerated. Tuck and press. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold your tuck. Now it's drop. 2, 3, 4. Press and lift. 2, 3, 4. This is slow. That burn should move to those outer thighs. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Try to get as high into these toes as you can. Push it up. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. You are almost done here. Hang tight. The last time all the way down. Drop. Bring it halfway up. Hold it for me here. Just drop. Down. Down. Tiny 1-inch drops from that middle point. Adding a press of those knees. So it's drop and press. Drop and press. 2 moves together here. Next up, we're going to lift that left leg up just like we had the right. Knee stays open, pulling from that inner thigh. Drop and press, 5. Drop 4, 3, 2. Now raise it up. So it's lift, 2, drop, 2. Bring this left leg up. Bring those heels back together. So we're just setting ourselves up to work this left side just like our right. Bring it down. And squeeze it up. Only thing moving should be these legs here. Keep that upper body nice and stable. It's lift for 2. Come down for 2. Few more. Last one down. Last one up. Hold it high. Just lift. Come up. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Try to open up this leg here. Depending on how tight your hips are, we'll probably have to do with the range of motion. Trying to lift through this inner thigh only. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Core is engaged. It's lift and lift. Try to wiggle those right toes in that standing leg. Way to press down through that heel. Lift 4. Lift 3, 2. Hold it tight. Now tiny circles around. circle, and circle. This is where we finish this superset here. Hang in there. Try to work both sides evenly here. Just circle around. A few more. You have less than 15 seconds, and then you get a quick stretch. It's circle and circle. Circle 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, shake it out. We're going to take our right foot into our left hand. So reaching back behind us, holding that slight turn out through your knees. We'll let that stretch spread across that thigh. Lower it down, left foot, right hand. Same thing, just getting a couple breaths here. For our next set, we will use that ball if you would like to. Go ahead and release. So if you want to use a ball or something in place of it, now would be the time to grab it. We can leave your point of stability where it's at. Left hip is totally fine. Feet will be parallel underneath us. We're going to take that ball high between those thighs here. Toes and knees point straight forward. Press it up, lifting those heels. Retouch. Sink down in those legs for me here. It's drop for 2. Press and lift for 2. So take it down. This is smooth. Lift and lift. So if you have equipment, I want those thighs squeezed in on it here. If you don't, we're all focusing on sending those knees straight forward. It's drop for 2, then lift for 2. We will hold it down at our lowest point next. Alternating tucks from that right hip to that left hip, isolating one side at a time. It's lift, last time down, hold it low. Tuck right, tuck left, right and left. So you are low in these legs. You are alternating one hip at a time, having to press down through those toes a little bit harder. Tuck left, tuck right. Try to keep this chest up and proud. Shoulders are relaxed. This is all leg. Tuck left, tuck right. We've got a big 3 count drop. Big lift up at the top. Tuck 4, 3, 2. Last one. Center it up here. It's drop. 2, 3. Big lift. Take it down. 2, 3. Press it up. Now on that lift, if you have equipment between those thighs, I want you to add a squeeze here. Lift and squeeze. Drop. 2, 3. Lift and squeeze. Press into these toes. Get those heels as high as you can for me. Activate the tops of those legs. It's drop. 2, 3. Lift and squeeze. Bring it down. Hold it low here. Just pulse, pulse, pulse. Come down, down, down. This is where we finish. See if you can bring one arm up and overhead here. It's pulse, pulse, pulse. Stay low, stay tight. Maybe if this feels good, you can bring that left arm up and over to follow, challenging that balance. Drop, drop, drop. You have less than 10 seconds. Can you get a little bit deeper into those legs? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up here. Good work. Shake it out. Set that ball to the side. This time right foot comes to your right hand. Knees stay tight. Pulling, pushing through this hip flexor. Stretching through that top of your thigh. Release it here. Left foot, left hand. Same thing. Glue these knees together. And then press through that left hip flexor here. Deep breath. And slowly release that. We're done with thighs. We're moving to the backs of our legs. So I want you to turn to face your point of stability. Come a full arm's length away. So when you reach out, fingertips should just barely touch. We will start with our feet actually parallel again. So heels are glued right under those hips. Toes turn forward. We are going to hinge it, bringing our forearms and our forehead down to whatever we're using as that point of stability. Take this right leg straight back. Soft bend in your left knee. Squeeze to lift this right leg up to that highest point. Lift for 2, then kick it out for 2. So it's lift, lift, hold, kick, kick, and hold. So here, I like to have my heel flexed. That, for me, allows my hamstring to be activated a little bit more. If pointing your toes is better for you, you have that option here. So lift for 2, kick for 2. We're going to take this full range, bring the toes down to tap the ground next. In 4, 3, 2, slow to start. It's drop for 2, lift for 2. So take it down, tap your toes, squeeze and lift it up. This right knee is stick straight the whole time for me. If you would like to add a little bit extra, you can pop into those standing left toes as that right leg comes up. Drop for 2, lift for 2. We will hold at that highest point next. Last one down, last one up, hold it here. Now just kick, out, kick, and kick. This kick is not huge. It is a soft bend through that right knee, just enough to allow yourself to really extend, pressing through that heel, trying to kick a hole in that wall behind you here. It's kick and kick. Good work. We are going to point those toes, circling to carve it out to finish. Kick for 3, 2, hold it long, point those toes, just circle, circle. So anytime we circle, we are building that last bit of extra heat, trying to carve out and really tone whatever muscle group we're in. It circles and circles. Maybe you would like to press into these standing left toes here for these last few seconds. Keep that right leg stick straight. Hips stay square to the ground. Circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Lower it down, shake it out because we're going straight to that left side. So again, hinging forward, forearms and forehead come down, left leg comes straight back, soft bend through that right knee, squeeze to get that left leg high here. It's lift for 2, kick for 2. So it's lift, lift and hold, kick, kick and hold. Hanging on to each movement here before you move into the next. Now, you may notice that the back of your right leg is tight. Maybe still feels like it's working. It's because we fatigued that one first. So try to stay strong through this left side, working everything even, dropping it down full range, lifting up next. In 4, 3, 2, bring it down. So it's drop, 2, lift for 2. Bring it down, tap your toes, lift and lift. You are fighting gravity the whole time for me here. Bringing it down with control and then squeezing up back to that highest point. Maybe pressing into those right toes to lift that heel here as you lift that left leg. It's drop. Squeeze it back up. Last one down. Last one up. Hold it high. Just kick. Kick out. Kick and hold. Kick and hold. Pressing hard through this left heel. Press. Press. Remember, you have a soft bend in this standing right knee. Don't lock it out. Check on that core. Bring your belly back in nice and tight. It's kick and kick. We finish with that circle. Fire up that hamstring here. Kick and hold for 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Point those toes. Tiny circles. Around, up and over, up and over. Finishing off this left leg just like our right. You can stay exactly where you are here, or maybe you want to press into those right standing toes. If you took that option on the left side, try it here for me. It's circle and circle, less than 10 seconds. Up and over, up and over. Circle 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, good work. Stepping away, leave those feet parallel underneath you. Just reach for these toes here. Bicep out those knees. Let's cross this left ankle back behind our right. Still reaching for the ground. Feel that stretch through your left hamstring. Other side, right ankle crosses behind your left. Again, reaching for those toes. Deep breath. Bring it back to center. Let that low back release. And then big inhale. Slowly exhale and roll it up. We're going to set that point of stability over to the side and bring it down to the ground here. I'm going to face this way, but we're putting down our hands and knees. So whatever works for you, I'm going to face this way just because You'll see it'll be beneficial here in a second. So, hands under shoulders, knees under hips here. I want you to extend this right leg straight back. Come down to your left forearm. Right hand boxes out. And then squeeze, lift this right leg up to your highest point here. Just lift and lift. Take it up and up. So, you're extended straight up through those right toes here. It's lift and lift. Those hips are slightly open. Take it up an inch, up an inch. We're going to bring that right knee into that right elbow next, and then take these toes back and high exactly where they are here. Lift 4, 3, 2, now bring it in. Knee comes out for 2, lift up for 2. So it's exhale, out, inhale, lift. Thinking of this kind of like an oblique crunch here. Full range, wrapping that heat around the underside of that right cheek here. It's up for 2, bring it in for 2. Lift and lift, good work. Stay controlled, stay pressed with that right boxed out hand here. Last one up, hold it high. Just kick, out, kick, and kick. Now you all stay with Jackie here on this kick. I'm going to show you what's going to happen next. We're going to roll it down to that left hip, knees will come together, and then we're going to press that right leg straight back up. So that will be our transition move. Kick it out. You have 10 more seconds. Then we have that roll down and pressing it back up here in 4, 3, 2, roll it down. So it's drop for 2, lift for 2, roll it down to that left side, press it up, leg comes high. A little bit awkward, a little bit funky here, but once you get the hang of it, you'll catch on quick. We will hold it down, leaving it on this left side next. That's why we're rolling it here. It's lift, extend, come down, knees together. Last time up, last time down. Hold it here. Now shift these legs forward so your shin is parallel. Extend through this right leg, squeeze it up. Just lift and lift. Take it up and up. So you are still pressed into this left forearm here. Alternate a point and flex, lift, point. Hips are pulled up and under even though we're on our side forming. Lift and lift. We will tap and lift through that leg next. In 4, 3, 2, last one. Now it's drop for 2, lift for 2. So this is going to be slow here to start. Then I'm going to give you the option to add a little bit of speed. Lift, last time slow if you want. The last time up, make it quick. Tap, lift, drop, and lift. Good work. We're pulsing it at the top here. Tap, squeeze, and lift. Now for me, this is one of the hardest moves we do in bar because that outer hip is on fire. Lift for 3, 2, hold it high. Now pulse it up, up, up. Lift, lift, lift. Right arm can come up and overhead. This is 15 seconds. Just lift, lift, lift. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. We're going to stretch quickly so legs will come out in front. Right ankle crosses that left knee. Let that right knee open up. Then pull that heel in. Sink that seat towards that left ankle. Rock it back and forth, opening through that side. And then slowly release here. So I'm going to turn to face the front now too, since everybody knows what's happening. Hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're going to this left side. So right forearm comes down, left hand boxes out. Left leg straight back, bring those abs in tight, then squeeze to lift this left leg, opening those hips. Just lift and lift. Take it up and up. So, good news, no surprises here. Just lift and lift. Keep those left toes pointed for me. Your next move, of course, will bring to 3. Bringing this left knee out to this left elbow, and then taking these legs and these toes straight back up to the ceiling. In 4, 3, 2, now bring it in. Knee comes out and toes go up. So it's exhale, out, inhale, lift. Trying to stay really stable through that upper body. All of that comes from your core, so keep that belly button pulled in nice and tight here. Inhale as those toes go up. Exhale as you bring that knee out wide here. It's out for 2. Lift for 2. Last one out. Last one up. Hold it here. Just kick. Kick. Take it out and out. Next move will be that transition where we roll down to that right hip this time. Kick and kick.
My left side is
roll it down to this
so
right
much
hip.
weaker.
And then press it back up to these toes. You have a few more seconds with this kick. Out and out. Extend through that left leg. Shoot that work into that glute here. For 4, 3, 2. Now roll it down. So it's drop for 2. Lift for 2. Bring it down. Down. Press it up. So you are rolling into that right elbow and then redistributing that weight into that front left hand. Lift it up and roll it down here, taking this as slow as you need. I know it's a little bit funky. We will hold it down on that right side next. Last one up. Last one down. Hold it here. Shift these knees forward. 3 tuck, extend this left leg. Just lift and lift. Take it up and up. So same thing on this side. We're working this outer left hip. That is where we have transitioned. Now you can add a point and flex here. Lift point, lift flex. Pull those abs in tight. Lift and lift. We take it all the way down and up. In 4, 3, 2. Slow start. So it's drop for 2. Lift for 2. Bring it down and squeeze it up. That outside of that left hip should be on fire. If it's not already, it will be soon. I promise you that. Last time slow, then we'll add some speed. Lift. Now make it quick. Tap, lift, drop, and lift. Press with this right elbow. Get those obliques up and off the ground here. We're still activated. Lift 3, 2. Hold it high now. Pulse it up, up, up. Lift, lift, lift. Quick 15-second pulse. You can lift this left arm up and overhead, challenging that balance. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release it. Bring those legs straight out in front for your stretch. This time, left knee crosses, or left ankle crosses your right knee. Pull that heel in, sink it down. Letting that left knee fall wide. Deep breath here. And then when you're ready, slowly release that. We're going to move into a quick ab warm-up here. So just staying on the ground, you won't really need any equipment. We're going to come down behind to those elbows. Tabletop these legs so those knees are over your hips. Extend it out. It's out for 2. Bring it in for 2. So at home, I need you to think about getting that low back press into the ground here. It's pull it in for 2. Press it out for 2. Keeping yourself nice and tight. Low back stays protected when it's glued to that ground. Out and out. Last one in. Last one out. Hold it here. Cross this right ankle over your left. We've got big sweeping circles. Up and around, up and around. So this is big. Over exaggerate this because you're going to hit every point of that core here. Circle, circle. One more time, all the way around. At the top, we will switch those ankles. So up here, left ankle crosses that right, other way, circle. So whatever way you were taking those legs last time, we're going the opposite way now. So I'm going counterclockwise, now I'm going clockwise. Big sweeping circles. Sweep and sweep. One more all the way around for me. At the top, uncross those legs, knees come back in, tabletop. Just tuck those hips, tuck and tuck. So hopefully you can see or at least feel on your own body every time you tuck. Those hips are slightly raising up and off that ground here. Tuck, hold, tuck, hold. We will bicycle out these legs to finish your warm-up and then move into our ab set next. Tuck for 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach it right, reach left. Think exhale, exhale. Pressing into those elbows. Low back is glued. Is reach and reach. Cycle it out here. Go right, go left. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. You can roll it up. Maybe you want to hug those knees into your chest. Totally up to you. We are going to stay here. Again, no equipment needed. If you would like to put that purple ball back behind your low back, you have that option. Grab the backs of these legs. Retuck those hips. Sink it down. Press into those toes here. It's drop for 2. Crunch it up for 2. So it's down, down, crunch it up, and lift. Now, if having these toes pointed puts too much pressure on that core or that low back, you can drop those heels if you would like, but keeping those toes pointed is going to keep more work in those abs. It's drop for 2, lift for 2, last one down. Last one up, hold it here. Extend these arms out, we're reaching just like in that warm-up. So pull it right, stay on that right side, right, center, pull right, come center. So an oblique twist here, nothing huge though, because we're already under a lot of tension in those abs. It's crunch and pull, reach and pull. Pull for 3, pull for 2, last one, then we switch to that left side, so pull it left, come center, it's pull and crunch, think, exhale, inhale, reach, good work here, big twist, big reach, exhale, we're going to drop it down to those elbows next, scissor kicking those legs, reach for 3, crunch for 2, the last one here, elbows down, bring those legs up, then extend them long, so drop it right, drop left. It's switch and switch. Good work. Now if it's easier for you to lay all the way down to that back, extending those arms, you have that option. Kick and kick. We're pumping those arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, legs together, everybody comes down to that low back, we're pumping those arms here, it's down, 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 pump, 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 pressing the heels of those hands down towards the ground, try to lower those legs a little bit further, it's drop, 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 you have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, good work, lower those heels, stretch it out for just a second, and then I want you to roll it back up, grabbing that Pilates ball or whatever you're using. If you're using it, we're going to place it between those knees, and then come straight back down to that back. So heels walk towards your seat as much as you can get them. Arms come out to your sides. Lift those shoulder blades. We're going to shimmy it out here. So reach it right, reach left, reach, and reach. So just a small shimmy from side to side. Starting by firing up those obliques again. Reach right, reach left. Next, I'm going to have you tabletop those legs, going into that big long extension out, pulling them back in towards that chest for a crunch. But this time we're taking our arms with us. Reach left for 4, 3, 2. Last one, tabletop it here. Take it out for 2. Pull it in for 2. So those arms and legs reach. Bring it in on that exhale. Making this full body. Keeping that low back glued to the ground. It's in for 2. Reach for 2. Last one in. Last reach. Hold it here. Legs go high. Grab that ball if you have it. We're reaching for those ankles. Reach it right. Reach it left. Twist and twist. Trying to keep those shoulder blades up and off the ground. Back to those obliques here. We're going to twist for a few more, and then we crunch it center to finish. Take those toes straight up to the ceiling. Twist for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, center up. Just crunch, reach, lift, lift. This is where you finish. Crunch it up. Exhale, exhale. Just a few more seconds. Stay with me here. We'll have a quick pulse in 4, 3, 2. Make it quick and tight. Lift, lift, lift. Up, up, up. Quick pulse for those toes. It's 15 seconds. Lift, lift, lift. Come up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. lower it down, set any equipment over to the side. Knees can hug in, then stretch out nice and long here. Big inhale, exhale, roll those wrists and ankles. One more long inhale out. And then exhale, release. We're gonna flip it over to your stomach. Bringing those forearms up and underneath you here. Pressing to lift that chest up and away from the ground.
Sorry.
Stretching through those abs and low back. Maybe pressing into those hands for a little bit extra. And then rolling it all the way down. Go ahead and press it up to all fours for me here. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Big exhale, roll that back up towards the ceiling. Inhale, drop that belly, lift your chest. Gaze is high, let that back side here. Big exhale, pressing through those hands. Inhale, curl those toes up and under, lift that chest. And one more big exhale, maybe adding some movement in here if it feels good. And then bringing it back to center. We're going to take it out to that straddle stretch, pointing these toes, forming nice big inhale, turn the face this right knee, exhale it over to the right. Stretching through the hamstring while we're still warm. Holding that forehead towards that knee. And slowly inhaling back up to center. Turn the face this left side. Exhaling over to the left. Reaching for those toes. Sending a few more breaths right here. And then inhaling back up to center. Flex those feet up towards the ceiling. Walk those hands out in front. Stretching through those inner thighs, letting that low back release. Chest drops down to the ground. And then slowly walk those hands back in. We'll cross those feet out in front one at a time. Hands come back behind that low back. Shoulders roll down and away. Gently take this head from side to side here. Big, exaggerated stretch through that neck. Down into those shoulders. Take one more on each side. And then when you're ready, bring it back to center. Loosely grip these knees, roll those shoulders down and away from your ears. Last few breaths here. One more big inhale. And exhale. Awesome job, good work. Thank you for joining us tonight. At 5 o'clock, so you've got about 15 minutes, we will have dance coming up. So take a break, get some water, and then come back and join us. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Do just a little bit more stretching.
I'm going to sweep those arms forward and then right back here in 3, 2, hold it up. Now sweep it forward for 2, sweep it back for 2. So the tops of those hands touch, those weights come together. Sweep forward for 2, sweep it back. Now you can add a pop of those heels if you would like on that sweep back. So bring it forward, lift those heels, bring it together. It's forward for 2, sweep back for 2. Last time up, last time back. Hold it here, just kick, out, kick, and kick. Those thighs are zipped together as tight as you can get them. Heels can be popped here, or they can come down to the ground. We're going to exaggerate this kick next. In 3, 2, hold it here. Now elbows up for 2, extend it out for 2, elbows high. Reach, take it long, lift, palms are in for 2, palms are up for 2. If you have not tried to lift those heels yet, give it a shot here. We have 4, go for 3, last 2, and 1. Good work. Set those weights over to the side. We're going to bring it down to a full arm plank here. So hands under shoulders, up on those toes, tuck those hips, engage that core. Slow push-ups to start. It's drop for 2, press and lift for 2. Bring it down, tap your chest, lift and lift. Now you do always have the option here to bring it to those knees. I want you to take those feet flat to the floor if that is your option here. It's lift and lift. Last time down. Last time up, hold it high. Just tuck, tuck. Now while you're tucking here, go ahead and bring it down to those forearms. We're going to add a fly, each arm alternating sides. So it's tuck, tuck, hold, lift it right, drop it down. Tuck, tuck, hold, fly it left, bring it down. 90-degree bend, stays in that elbow here. If you would like to add those hand weights for extra, you do have that option. Last one right. Tuck, tuck, hold. Last one left. Lower it down. I want you to open to this right side. Hips are high. Arm extends. Drop that hip. Press it up. Tap and lift. So in this side plank position, add a pull of that elbow as you take that right hip high. Drop, squeeze, and lift. Take it up. Give me 3. Reach. Give me 2. Last one. Switching sides. Open to the left. Left hip high. Left arm extends. Drop that hip. Squeeze it up. Tap and lift. Tap that right hip down. Add that pull of that left arm as you come up high. Reach and pull. Drop and lift. You have 3. Last 2. Last one. Center it up. Just hold this plank here. Rotate those palms up to face the sky. Core is in tight. Press through those heels. Go for 4. Last 3. Here for 2. And 1. Knees come down. Set it back quick for a child's pose. Deep breath. And slowly roll it up. We are going to flip it over to your seat. Extend those legs out nice and long. Palms come back behind those hips. Fingertips face forward. We're pressing up into a reverse plank here. It's lift for 2. Bring it down. Tap that seat. Lift, lift. Bring it down. Drop. So here, this is your first, probably toughest option to keep these legs straight. If that is too much pressure, walk those heels into your seat, pressing up to a tabletop here. Last time down. Last time up, hold it here. Bend those elbows, extend it out. Drop and press. Come down, push up. So tricep dips here. Again, legs can stay long, or you can walk it into that tabletop. Drop 3, drop for 2. Now put it together here. So it's drop, lift, tap your seat, push it up. Elbows down, press up, drop and lift. You have 2 more here. Bring it down. Last one. Drop. Press. Come down. Lift up. Good work. Lower that seat here. Grab the backs of those thighs. Tuck those abs in. Sink it down. Then lift those palms up to the ceiling. It's drop down an inch. Crunch up an inch. Drop and lift. Finishing up with these abs here in your warm-up. Add that small circle of those arms. Drop circle. Lift circle. Drop and lift. Almost done. Circle it down, circle it up. We're gonna add an oblique twist next. In 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Arms together. Twist right, come center, twist left, come center. So you can stack these arms here. You can bring those fists together, whatever works for you. We're gonna add an extension of those arms to the corner of your room if you want. Look here, it's reach, come center, twist, reach, come center. So that reach, you should just feel it burning even deeper through those obliques, challenging your balance through that center core. You can always leave it here with this twist. You have 4, last 3, give me 2, and 1. Good work. Stand it up for me. Quick stretch here. Bring those arms up and overhead, reaching for the ceiling. Slide back then. Exhale, forward fold for these toes. Bicycle out these knees, one at a time here. Tuck those elbows in, let that upper body hang, low back releases. And then when you're ready, slowly roll it up. Awesome work. So for our first set of thighs, you will not need any equipment besides maybe a point of stability. So I'm gonna have my chair here, just in case. You might be able to do this without holding on to anything. Just listen to your body here. We will start. I want you to bring those feet, place them parallel right under those hips for me. Press up into those toes, lifting your heels, tuck through that core, and then lower down. Those knees go straight out. It's drop for 2, press and lift for 2. So start it slow, drop, push and lift, lift. So here, get comfortable. Chest is proud. Shoulders are rolled down away from those ears. Those abs in our chest. It's drop for 2, press and lift for 2. Last few, we'll hold it low. Last one up. Last one down, hold it here. Get one drop, one tuck. It's drop, hold, tuck, hold. Now when I say the word tuck, I'm asking you to shift those hips up and under that body. Pull from those low abs, press down through those toes. One drop, one tuck. It's down, tuck it under. Keep those knees pointed straight forward. Don't let them cave out or in. It's tuck and drop. Give me 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Take it down an inch, press up an inch. Drop and lift. So here we're working from a low point. Don't exaggerate this. Keep it small here. Lift, drop. Up an inch, down an inch. Get those heels as high as you can for me here. Lift, drop, lift, drop. We're going to step it back with this right leg to a lunge and then step it back in 3, in 2. Take it slow. Step it back, 2, 3. Step it in, 2, 3. So that right foot goes back. Sink it low. Step it in, 2, 3. Now, if you would like to lower that front heel as you step back to that lunge, take that option for me here. Drop. We will hold it in that lunge next, working with that right leg back. Last time up. Last time back. Hold this lunge. Drop that front heel. It's down, down, drop, drop. So here is probably where you'll be able to let go of whatever you're using. But if not, keep that hand rested. These are tiny 1-inch drops. We're going to exaggerate this, taking that right knee all the way to the ground, then lifting back up to this position here. Really tuck those hips up and under. We will take that knee all the way down in 4, 3, 2. Start it slow. It's drop for 2, lift for 2. Really tap that knee. Press it right back up. Push through those back right toes for me here. And that front left heel, I want it on the ground. Wiggle those front toes up and away from the ground. Drop for 2, lift for 2. Where we're going to finish is keeping that knee on the ground. Tiny lift up, taking it right back down. It's just 15 seconds. Last time down, hold it here. Now it's lift, drop, lift, drop, burn it out. Feel this right thigh fire up here. Maybe you need to grab onto that chair. Drop and lift for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Step that foot in. We're back to that parallel position. Press to lift through those toes. It's drop for 2. Big lift. Down, down, lift it up. So we're just going to square ourselves back up here. Before we do the same thing with this left leg, press it up. It's drop for 2. Press and lift. Down, down, push it up. Last time down, hold it here. Just tuck, tuck, up and under, up and under. So we are tucking those hips. We are lowering these legs. Now, if you need to stand it up a little bit to give yourself a break, take that option and then sink back down. Tuck 4, 3, 2. Step this left foot back. So it's back, 2, 3. Step it in, 2, 3. Left foot goes back to that lunge. Drop it low. Step it back in. Lower down. For me, it is easier just to keep my front heel popped for now. Lowering it down once we're in that lunge. But if you would like to go ahead and lower it here, you of course have that option. It's down. Last time up here. Last time back to lunge. Hold it. Just drop. Down. Down. We will work this left side just like our right side here. Try to keep those hips pulled up and under. Right knee traces over those right ankles here. Drop and drop. 2 count down, 2 count up next. Remember, keep it slow. Challenge yourself not to just speed it up. Fight gravity. In 3, 2, let's move. So it's drop, tap your knee, lift, lift, take it down, down, press it up, up. Good work. Now, if you feel like this left leg is fatigued, that's because it is. We already did a whole bunch of work, still incorporating this left side, even if the focus was our right. So, hang in there. We will tap and lift that knee. 15 seconds. Drop, drop. Last time up. Last time down. Hold it here. Lift and drop. Press and drop. This is low. This is tight. Keep moving. Tap and lift for 4. Go 3. Last 2. And 1. Stand it up. Good work. We'll get a quick stretch. Left foot, left hand here. You're gonna stay tight.
All right, done with this.
Flexor.
Whew.
Switching sides.
Thank you for what? Nobody's watching.